Hello, my love. I'm Heather Elaine, and this is Mindful Movement, a space to bring you back to center, tell your nervous system it has permission to chill out, and pick up some tools to live more embodied and empowered. Whether we're new to each other or you've been here for a while, I am so glad you are tuning in. I do all things with a balance of hella love and compassion and a sprinkle of humor, so let's dive on in. All right, my loves. Well, guess what we're going to start with? Did you say it in your head? Get cozy. I mean, we could rename this class Get Cozy. Yeah, get cozy. So, whatever that means for you, and not only that, but whatever that means for you today. So, do a little scan of your body. Some of us came in kind of knowing like, "Ooh, I got some tension there." Okay. And then with whatever's happening in your body, is there a way to support it? So I just saw Rachel Joy take her head and just go right back to the cushions. Yeah. So if there's a wall, a cushion, a floor that you want to lay down on. And I know I always start this way with giving you lots of reminders of the different things available. And the reason is that we're oftentimes in habit energy around what we do. We don't even think about it, right? We just kind of like, okay, here we are, we're doing the thing. So this permission to really start from a place of dropping in, noticing what's true for us, and then giving ourselves permission to make that choice. And as you get settled and cozy, we'll bring some awareness to the breath as we arrive in this moment. Maybe a drop of the shoulders. Let the belly be soft as the breath comes in and out. Maybe a little baby gentle wiggle of the fingers and toes, and then releasing them back into stillness. And as you bring that awareness once again back to the breath, reminding yourself, I'm still here. I'm still here. With all the things that are happening in your life and in the world, that you still exist and that your presence matters immensely. And as you take your next breath in, as you exhale, you might even allow there to be kind of a ha or some way to find that bigger exhale, that release. And continue to find that breath with that bigger release. And exhale, girl, exhale like you mean it. Like you've been holding some stuff and you just got to be like, maybe it's even, you know me well if you know that one of my favorite ones is just fuck as the release, as the exhale. So find the exhale like you mean it. And then feeling into your body, the wisdom of your body. There might be a little weariness there as well. Welcome to being human. And also feeling into this quiet strength, this quiet resilience that is within you. The part of you that keeps rising up, even when the world feels upside down. Tap into this strength that always exists within you in the midst of it all. The part that keeps you rising up in the midst of it all. And let's allow this gentle, kind of rebellious, loving kindness today, the kind that anchors us even more when the noise gets loud, starting with ourselves. May I be rooted in love. May I trust my path. May I be both soft and strong today. And then notice the breath again. Notice if there's anything that kind of crept on up to that little tight place and see if you can encourage it to soften again. And we're going to do this loving kindness again for ourselves. And I really want you to allow it to land in your on your skin, in your bones, in your muscles, in each cell. And you might just let it land. You can also, you're welcome to say it aloud in a soft whisper. You're also welcome to say it aloud with some gusto if you want. Yeah. So no right or wrong, just what's going to allow you to really embody these wishes. May I be rooted in love. May I trust my path. May I be both soft and strong today. And thank yourself for showing up to your practice to remind your body, your brain, your heart of your resilience, of being in your center, even when you feel off center, that both can be possible at the same time. And take another big breath here with that exhale that's like you mean it. And then let's bring in someone that you love dearly, that kind of no doubt about it kind of person, feeling into gratitude for this person in your life and offering these very simple wishes. May you feel joy today. May you know you are deeply loved. And find the breath with another exaggerated exhale. And now, someone that you've been thinking about, whether it's a friend or a family member, a coworker, but maybe someone who's been struggling a little bit, and offer these simple wishes. May you be held in compassion. May you find peace in unexpected places. And then releasing that, coming back to your breath. And an invitation, if you have a little extra capacity, to send some loving kindness to someone that you are a little sticky with, a little at odds with, maybe someone who's challenged you recently. And if you're like, yeah, no, Heather, I don't have that extra today, then choose someone else that's a little bit more neutral and offer these wishes. May you be free from suffering. May you be guided by wisdom. And then release those wishes. Once again, come back to your breath, your heartbeat, this moment. And pick a setting. You know me, you know I love imagining us all at the beach, but if mountains feel good, or you want to create your own setting, maybe that doesn't quite exist, but you would love for it to. Maybe a little unicorn walks by. I don't know. Maybe you want to be in the cloud. It can be real, imaginary, or a combination. And in whatever setting you have, notice some of the details that make it special, allowing the mind to be creative. And bringing into this circle Sue and Drea and Rachel Joy and Laura and Rachel and all of our other friends that often come to Rise and Shine that aren't physically here today, as well as all the people that you already sent loving kindness to. And just feeling into this sense of shared humanity, of being human during this time, the connection of being a feeling, breathing being. And perhaps widening the circle a little bit more because it matters. This ability to connect in the midst of it all. It matters to the world, to all those that are navigating injustice or grief or fear or uncertainty. It matters to those who are resisting and persisting and showing up in the midst of it all. It matters that each of us comes back to our center to show up the best that we can. So, in this collective energy, may we be safe. May we be aware. May we rise in truth. May we shine with courage. Inhaling, I rise. Exhaling, I shine. I rise. I shine. I rise. I shine. I rise. I shine. And taking one more breath, maybe the biggest, fullest of this Monday. Hands can land over heart space as you're ready, stacking your palms. Take that skin route if it's available. Pressing the palms firmly inward. Listening for your own internal rhythm. Every heartbeat reminding you alive, alive, alive. And we'll start to take some little circles around the heart itself. And these can be as small or as big as you like. They might even go down kind of towards the solar plex area. Might go up and touch the collarbone. And we'll blink the eyes open downward first, just noticing into all the visuals that happen that we kind of forget about when our eyes are open so much. Yeah, but noticing, tuning into that sense of light, and we'll find our way back to each other.
Thank you so much for joining me today. More wellness options can be found on my website at www.heatheralaine.com. Be well, love. Look forward to seeing you next time.